Normally going to the dentist is easy breezy and totally good, but sometimes a little bit of pain can creep in. That's right, we found some of the craziest videos from around the web that show some of the most painful things that can happen at the dental office. Let's go check it out. They all coming off? What do you mean? Wait, what does he do? What? You know, it is not normal to just go ahead and pull your tooth right off of your tooth. Man, he literally just, please don't get veneers. No. Now, this could be because of a lot of reasons, obviously, but this is, I mean, one of the things why I tell people, if you like the shape of your teeth, to get braces and fix it, because veneers, not only do they take away your tooth structure, but you have to replace them every 10 years because they can break down, they can chip, they can crack, and sometimes they can even fall off just like these. Oh my gosh, what is this? Okay, first off, is this a real dentist? Because one, I'm not this good looking, and two, he's got like tooth gems all over his teeth. Maybe he's the cool dentist? I don't know.
Can I get my wisdom teeth extracted now?
She's like, this is not a TikTok dance, sir. This is the dental office. Oh my gosh, that's wild. So this is a sialolith. It's basically a salivary stone that's stuck in the lingual duct of your thing. And so sometimes it's calcifications in there, and that's what causes all this calculus on the bottom of your teeth. But if it grows and gets bigger and gets stuck, it blocks that duct and turns into a... Oh, that is so painfully huge. Oh my gosh. Holy moly, let's not talk about this any further. That was wild. This is a tooth pimple. Oh yeah. So if you guys don't understand, the way an infection works is it goes through the top and then it goes down into your roots, right? And then that infection can basically kind of start building up down here, and then it has to work its way out of the body somehow. You can't just like take antibiotics and it's like fix like a sickness. You have to get rid of the actual infection inside the tooth itself, or else it will keep getting infected. So also, they're very painful. This is why you need to wear your retainers after you get your braces removed. Well, it will move. Your teeth will shift. Why you gotta wear your retainers? To find something crazy with your teeth. Let's see. Oh, the dreaded gaps came back. We close up gaps and everything in your teeth if you've got spaces, but you have to remember that your teeth sit in posts, right? Hundreds of these little fibers that attach, called PDL fibers, and they're almost like little bungee cords attached to your teeth. So if your teeth are sitting here and I pull them together, those bungee cords on the outside have now stretched to go on the inside, and the second you stop wearing your retainer, it tries to shoot them back outward. That's why we have braces relapse. That's crazy, man. All that work, and he's just starting to get all those gaps right back. That ain't a tiny gap. That's a huge gap. Well, I just told you how they move, and now you know why you should wear your retainers. Oh my gosh, what are these? Okay, it looks like we've got some temporary veneers here. We've basically got all these ones out. These are more crown preps than veneers. Kind of a full case of crowns here, but this is just kind of a temporary. This isn't the real thing, I would hope, because that looks terrible. This is a problem with a lot of those cheaper veneers, the composite type veneers, is they're all one shade, they're all one color, they're normally super white, and they just don't look natural, like something looks off. And that's because your teeth, I don't know if you can see the light shining off of these, even though these ones are kind of like chalky and have some spaces on them, your enamel outer layer is actually translucent. It's clear. What you're seeing is the light shining through the clear layer and seeing the inside yellow dentin layer. When you put just something that's bright white, that's all one opaque shade, it looks really funky. Okay, first, oh man, you trying to get it while he's sleeping? Dang, you gonna do him like that, huh? You gonna do him dirty like that? To be fair, when they're wiggly like that, there is no nerve left, there's no bone left, there's no anything. They should just be able to come right out with no pain. So more than likely, he won't even react, hopefully. All right, here we go. It's time to pull his sleeping tooth. Oh, they literally got it while he was sleeping. He didn't even know. See, that thing came out, he didn't even have to pull it. He was like, oh my gosh, my tooth. I'm not gonna lie, that is a little dirty though. And what shirt is that he wearing? That's a weird brand. Anyways. Okay, right out of the gate. That's painful. You just gonna rip off your brackets with a spoon, huh? Okay, first off, question. What are you gonna do when all these come off and you got glue stuck to your teeth? You got a drill at your house? You about to go in your little drill shop? You gonna start drilling away your own teeth? Let's see what. Oh my gosh, just racked it right off there. Oh, perfect. I want to hear what he's got to say. Here, we got to hear what he's got to say.
If you take off your braces, you're still going to have glue in your teeth.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It leaves the glue on the teeth. We have to polish these off. That's a great way of showing it, honestly.
It needs to be removed by a dental drill, not to mention your teeth are going to shift without a retainer.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So not only are you taking your braces off, you don't have a retainer, and you don't have a drill at your house, so you're going to have the glue on your teeth, and your teeth are going to shift. You have to go back into braces. Sounds really smart, doesn't it? Got my wisdom teeth out, and fell out of my mouth and now it's bleeding. What do I do? Oh, so that's a stitch. I mean, sometimes that's bad, sometimes that's good. If it's a dissolvable stitch, that's gonna happen. If it's bleeding and you have a stitch fall out and it's pretty soon, that could be a problem. So you probably want to go ahead and call your dentist or oral surgeon at this point and get that stitch placed back down. Yeah, what's worse is the hygienist too, because they're like hovering over you and they're just like, you know they're looking at you and you're just kind of like, should I look them in the eye for that one off chance that they look back in my eye and we have that awkward interaction? I'm just like, I can't handle it. So I just look at the corner. All right, taking off the braces. Pop! So most people think that this is really painful, but it's really not. And the reason why is we crush these brackets. And so when you squish that bracket inward, it actually causes it to pop right off. Sometimes people can get cold sensitive when you're drilling the glue away. Getting your braces off, really not as painful. So this time, sometimes you can have really thin enamel down here. And so the cold air from the drill can cause some discomfort, but normally what I do is I either just like put my fingers on it to warm it back up or just move to a different area and come back to it.
Have you been flossing?
Yeah, I have been flossing.
A little bit of decay back here. Are you using mouthwash?
Yeah, I lose Listerine.
Just pop these up.
And we understand every word that you're saying. We really do. We really do understand every word we're saying.
Are you eating a lot of acidic food?
Well, I don't think I am.
Pardon?
Well, I don't think I am.
I can't actually understand what you're saying.
I can't understand what I'm saying. Just keep putting food in my mouth.
Upper 6 to 7, lower, upper, left, right.
This is like the UK version of the dental office, but it is painfully accurate.
Do you want to see a magic trick?
Yes, I would like to see a magic trick. Oh my gosh, that is what we call a cheese pool right there. But for real, what you're seeing here is this is obviously a fake denture, and they have to get the denture in there somewhere. So this is what we call poly grip. It's like hydrophilic too, so it sticks to a little bit of wetness and it sticks to the gum tissue really well. So when you eat, your dentures don't just fly out of your face. One of the worst parts of going to the dentist, if you know, you know. Got the extra eyes. That's what I was saying, man. Like biting down like that, it's just like right as you bite down, it just is so painful for me specifically, or you could be a gagger. And then the funny part is they're like, this is gonna be perfectly fine. I'm gonna run out of the room really quick though. To be fair, we see like 1,000 of these a day, so we can't be getting radiation like every day all the time. We're gonna turn into aliens. Starting up the water pick for the first time. Oh, this is perfect. Beware the pressure. It's hardcore. It just gets everywhere. But anyways, as you're water flossing, you want to make sure you put it in there and close your lips as you go around. Now also, that was one of the reasons why we created our water flosser, because the water pressure on water picks are only one mode, high, and very, 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 very pressurized, which is great for the flossing, but for flushing out your braces or flushing out tonsil stones or anything like that, you need to have softer pressure, which is why we created the first ever soft mode in our water flosser. So if you double tap, it'll go into a soft mode and barely shoot out water at a very, very soft flow to allow you to flush things. Speaking of which, we're actually coming up with a new colorway of the water flosser. It's teal. So let me know down below if you like the teal. And should I do a Barbie pink or should we do white instead as the second color? Let me know down below. Just a tic-tac ad. I just wanted to do it to you. Oh my gosh. So these are like those fake veneer things that you can like get to like put over your teeth. The stuff you guys buy literally on social media is ridiculous. Speaking of another scam is the fact that you haven't liked, subscribed, and watched this next video, or else, you know what? You're gonna be scammed for the rest of your life. Bye.